Eduardo, that paragon of justice and sanity, New York Attorney General Letitia James, who still thinks attacking Donald Trump with baseless cases is a form of public service. Well, she's now going to bat for the leader of the blatantly illegal anti-Semitic riots at Columbia that are masquerading as protests. Now, a federal judge is also trying to temporarily pause the Trump team's ICE arrest of that man and his deportation process. Eduardo, is there any policy people like James won't oppose if President Trump supports it? I don't think there is, but this is just an anti-Trump play, isn't this?
It's an anti-Trump plan. This is a great story. There's so many angles and so many facets to this story. You have the left and the media freaking out over this, obviously, claiming that they support free speech. You even have some people on the right who are against this for other reasons, against the deportation of Mahmoud Khalil, which maybe we can get to in a minute. But I want to deal with the left here in the media, right? So if you follow this story in the past few days, you will see that all of a sudden there is this newfound appreciation and this newfound concern for the First Amendment and free speech in the United States. You have people like Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar lecturing the rest of us about the First Amendment and what needs to be done to protect it in this country. I'm not going to allow these people, and neither should your audience, we should not allow these people to lecture us on what free speech is. These are the same people who were fine with locking up grandmothers, people who refuse to wear their masks or appear in protests during COVID. These are the same people who are okay with locking up innocent January 6ers who maybe committed no violence on that day, but simply appeared at the Capitol as a form of protest. These people were okay with locking up innocent pro-lifers who were simply peacefully protesting outside an abortion clinic. And now they want to give the rest of us a lecture on the First Amendment. I mean, when was the last time, as an example, that Rashida Tlaib took up the cause of free speech around the world, where she advocated for free speech rights in Gaza, in Saudi Arabia, in China? So these people don't care about free speech. What they care about is using our values and our principles against us, against the West, to push their own radical agenda. And that's what we're seeing. And then I think at the most basic level, this story comes to this. Imagine your home. When you invite someone as a guest into your home, what would the reaction be when that guest starts lecturing you about the way you run your household, about what friends you keep, about what policies and what decisions you make outside of the household? That's rude. I mean, we would never allow that. Most countries around the world don't allow immigrants, people who are guests in a country, to act and behave that way. And they shouldn't, and for good reason.